everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay, I think I got it. Oh, there's a local band in the area, and I want them to be able to play without it going across our stream.
Yeah?
They're probably hosting a concert over at the 8th Right.
Oh. I can't hear a thing from it.
We can't because we're far enough away, but we have to go through there in order to go to where our next quest objective is.
Ah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're just kind of getting going, and this person just appeared on the seat I was... Wow, magic!
Mm-hmm.
Our current thing is we're going to try and pick up Fear in Odin in the Shroud, and then head to Camp Bronze Lake. Oh yeah, there's a concert going on.
Oh, there's something going on. The crowd noise just cut in.
Yeah, Scarlet over here is
Yeah.
looking at me funny. Hi, Agni! Hello, Doodles! Hello, everyone else who might be showing up.
Mm-hmm. Fear and Odin in the Shroud. Lieutenant Scarlet would share with you most urgent tidings.
Oh, and I will note, we actually got Cam working again!
Buncam.
Yeah, Buncam in this case.
But yes. We had that up last night, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, I am very happy to have Bun and Kitty Cam back.
Rena, Latonia, your timing never fails to amaze. Unless I am mistaken, you have knowledge of an Elder Primal Odin, correct?
Oh yes.
As I thought. Well, as you know, we have long pursued the dark divinity from pages of arcane scripture to the shroud itself. Finally, we have a plan to put his prowling to an end. Brother Apapesi has the command. He has personally requested your aid in this venture and awaits you at Uther's Font. I am sure he will give you the details once you present yourself there. Godspeed, Fritz.
They're going to drag us back away from where we're going, aren't they?
Kinda, but it's actually not that far from here, so...
Yeah.
It's not too horrible. We need to go to South Shroud, I believe.
Earth's Fount?
Earth Fount?
Yeah.
I know you're there somewhere. Ah, there you are.
Just came in. Hi, Eorzea.
Quay!
Is Eorzea feeling good today?
She is. She actually got to fly around all of Ultima Thule today, wherever that is.
I'm not sure that would make anyone feel good.
Earlier today, Theron, Rylea, and Action actually took on that hot mess of a clown Kefka, and we got the mounts we needed. Yay!
Yes! Well, I'm still amazed.
By your output for DPS?
Yeah! And the fact that Bird was doing noticeably better.
Yeah, we're noticeably skipping phases, which is probably for the best for Kefka. Ugh, I hate that fight.
Yeah, yeah. The fewer things he gets to do, the better.
Kefka is a very, very, very hot mess.
Yeah, well.
Now, I will state that as far as I know, people can still say the synced fights for Omega, i.e. Chicken Fingers and the Bishi twins,
Uh-huh.
if you do them synced, they are still considered the hardest savages in the game.
Yeah, we're not doing those synced.
No. No, we are not. Ah, there's Pessy.
Yep. Adventurer, thank you for coming. We seek the Dirk divinity, and you must be made privy to the plan before the game is afoot. As you know, Odin hunts in this forest. We would banish him from the shroud. Yet in actual fact, he has fallen before countless adventurers already. By all rights, the primal should plague us no more.
Oh yeah,
Yet,
lots of adventurers.
yeah,
Because
and
he
lots
was
of adventurers have been killed by him.
Considering that he was a fate at the start of AAR drop.
Yeah. Yet, though again and again he is vanquished, he rises always to charge through the Twelveswood. His constant reappearance is perplexing to say the least, and raises two questions. Who summons him, and how does he manage change his visage upon manifesting? Odin is alone amongst the primals in these aspects. Indeed, I can find not a single sentence in the scriptures that sheds light on his devilish abilities. There is no answer in words writ of the pen. Now the sword must serve. Our plan is to send a band of adventurers against the Dirk divinity. Brother Isumiyan, my master, and I will observe the battle from afar. I don't blame you. A safe distance is really wise with Odin.
Yes. Especially since
seeing...
one of the ways the world fate actually works is that the person who gets the killing blow on him, the next time he appears, that person is actually Odin.
Yeah.
Full model, full name, everything. So it's like, oh boy. It's really hilarious when you get to see a Lalafell Odin. Because the horse is still full-sized.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Continue on, Pessy.
We believe seeing the moment of Odin's defeat may give us a clue. One that will lead to uncovering the truth of the primal that has escaped us thus far. Naturally, this hinges upon the company's victory. No one but a warrior of light could hope to survive the battle, hence I have asked you here. Indeed, without you, our venture is doomed to failure. So I implore you, lend us your strength. If you acquiesce, I shall invoke the power of the elementals and draw the Dirk divinity to this spring.
Yeah, I am not doing this as tank. I will do this as ninja.
Woohoo!
Shall we queue and then head to
Yes.
Camp Bronze Lake just in time for it to pop and suck us back here?
Yes.
Just checking.
If you don't tempt it with that, it won't work.
There's something to be said with that. Okay, off to Camp Bronze Lake. And that's the back of Andivor Keep. So one of the other things we did is Rai and Faye were able to finish off the last of their fate grinding in Ultima Thule.
Oh, yes.
Now, they'll probably still need some more bicolored gemstones, but at least
Lots more.
At least all the merchants are now open.
Yes.
Oh, and we should probably check for Dona to see what merchant opened there.
Yeah, since we can buy bicolor gemstone vouchers that merchant will then give you things for.
I believe you can get maps that way. But I'm wondering what else there's there.
Yeah, always.
That's like 100 gemstones to a... Woohoo! Someone's doing that fate. Good luck to you.
Yes, the finale of that one.
As we abandon them and fly on.
It's a neat chain.
Yes, it is. It used to be a lot snarlier. When we originally were playing, that chain would determine whether that bridge was accessible to go across or not.
Yep, I remember that.
And there were times that you could not
go across
that bridge, and it pissed players off so much.
Well, then don't let the fate defeat the guards and blow the bridge. It's easy.
So they ended up making the bridge a permanent structure. That and the bridge in Costa del Sol. It's the only way to get to Costa del Sol from that side of the island or the coastline. And there was an entire quest that you had to do to unlock and open up that bridge. That they took out. Which I'm sad they did, because it was a nice bit of you're actually physically changing the world by your presence.
Yeah, it's the closest they came to the Guild Wars 2 style fates.
Yeah. But at the same time, I could see how on a pure game level, it was really freaking annoying.
Yeah.
The world has a very low ceiling for flight.
Yeah.
At least by Chocobo.
The air gets thin quickly. Or maybe just the flight ether does.
Your mount can fly no higher. Yep, there's the Invisiwall. Urza doesn't like that.
Oh.
It has to do with the density of the aether. Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the explanation.
Well, those wings aren't all that's keeping her up, that's for sure.
Don't tell her that. She's kind of self-conscious about her wings. Though it's not as bad as, like, pulling out the dodo.
Flies through sheer willpower just like a bumblebee.
Yeah. Originally, you couldn't fly it at all in the original AAR section. And they weren't going to add it. And at the last minute, one of the programmers effectively came over to Yoshi P and said, "Look what I did!"
Yeah. Ooh, we are fogged in.
Indeed. Foggy, foggy. Okay, now we need to somehow survive the den of scum and villainy that is Limza Lumenza.
And
someone...
do remember what class you're in.
Yeah, sorry. I'm only staying in this because of the queue.
Yes. Oh, yes. Average wait time, 16 minutes.
Oh, it went up! We started at 11.
Oh, dear. And we're at 6.5. So we are at 1 heal and all DPS.
Uh-huh.
Tanks are the problem.
Yeah, I could speed it up by going tank, but I don't remember the fight well enough to trust my tanking.
Yeah, I kind of remember the fact that there's the non-Fate version, but I just kind of remember the fact. I've only seen it once, I think.
It is on the roulette, I believe.
I've never seen it come up on the roulette.
I get it like once in an extreme blue moon, like once every other year.
Right. Average wait time, 19 minutes.
Oh, we need to go north.
Not sure I'm caring for these average wait times.
Yeah, we lost our healer, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's several things in the game that exist strictly because some programmer or a couple team leads or someone else got a bug up their butt and decided to do it on their own and then came back and said, look at what we did in our off time!
That's usually the sign of a happy crew.
Yeah.
Like, the, Sunset Invasion, I think that was the name of it. The Sunset Invasion expansion for Crusader Kings 2 was done purely on the team's off time. And they basically released it on Halloween, just because. That's the one where in Crusader Kings 2 you get the Aztecs invading Europe.
Oh boy!
No. One of the things in Crusader Kings 2 is it's the bulk of the Middle Ages, so one of the things that happens is the Mongols come... Hold on, turn around.
Sorry, I'd already hit the thing when you said hold on. But we can go through again.
There was a hunt target back there.
Okay, we'll go back for the hunt target. Make you feel better. Grass raptor?
Nope. Midge swarms.
Ew. Like this one?
Yes.
Have at ye.
Fine. Hey, look, I got a set of pocket raptors with them.
They don't exactly
that was one of two.
Fit in your pocket. There's others around. Mostly down the road.
There's two.
But yeah, the examples are flying in Old World, Apparently, several programmers got together and said, no, this really should be added feature to the game because you can fly everywhere else except this one expansion pack.
Average wait time 22 minutes. I think the wait time is going up faster than our elapsed time.
Another example is the Mahjong tables at the Gold Saucer, which apparently does so well that there are people who have active subscriptions just to show up to Gold Saucer and play Mahjong.
Yeah.
That's all they do. They go into Gold Saucer and they play Mahjong.
Steadfast companion. Suppose these are both me.
Yes, they're both you. And
Nice.
the blundering one should be on the fruity side.
I say, are you here for us? Then you'll want to speak with my partner. Don't want to let go. Eh? Clothing sent ye our way, you say? Well, I'll be thrice damned. It's you! Hey, the heroic ladies lopped off the Tonberry King's head. You remember us? We was the pair around the entrance to the Wanderer's Palace. Saw you right before that great bleeding Tonberry stabbed us. Here, wasn't we stabbed, love? Indeed we were. 'Twas most unpleasant. Now, adventure, you are here to do something we would prefer not to do ourselves. Venture into the Wanderer's Palace again. Best we start at the beginning, eh? Like I was saying, we was acting away at little Tonberries when the big one snuck up behind us. Well, we tried to fight it off, but it got the best of us. Never been in worse shape. Just lying there, bleeding. Well, I thought we weren't long for the realm. Just as I was thinking of me last words, lo and behold, the Tonberries we'd been having it out with started treating us. Nursed us right back to health, they did. That's when we learned the truth about the Tonbies. See, it was only menacing folk because of a curse. A curse that you lifted when you slew the Tonberry King. At art, that lot are calm and twice as kindly again. Why, it was a great pleasure having them take care of us a fair spell. It's a pity those peaceful days didn't last. Band of Mamool Jaw, what call themselves Silver Scales, came storming into the place. They say they're mercenaries, but they're nothing but the scum of the bleeding realm. The howling, the blood, and so many dead. As if that weren't enough, the surviving Tonberries were locked away deep in the ruins. Why in the name of the 12 do they deserve such a fate, I ask you? We'd grown rather fond of the Tonberries after a while living amongst them. They have good hearts, no matter how odd their appearance. None of that should matter anyway. This fellow's a Huron and I'm a Makoti. Are we a lesser couple for our difference? I should think not. Aww. I love Grand.
Indeed.
My heart goes out to the Tonberries, truly. To be so betrayed, so ill-treated, locked away in some horrid dungeon, by one's own people no less. My dearest and I know their pain all too well. We both had to leave our birthplace. Why, you ask? Simply because we were different. No, we will not sit idly by and let the Tonberries be subjected to such terrible treatment. Well said, love. But as much as we'd like to give the Silver Scales a boot ourselves, we can't stand up to a cartload of Mamool Jaw. So please, say you'll do it in our place. The Wanderer's Palace is the only home to the Tonberries have got. Now, you'll have to speak with Abazi Charzy and get a ride in his boat across the lake. What's it now? Bon voyage?
Their heart's in the right place. Checking
Yes.
with the steadfast companion.
Two of us have had to leave our village, but we always have each other. The Tonberries have only the Wanderer's Palace, though. Please return to them their home. And stoic nod.
And back to the blunder.
Why haven't you spoken with Abazi Chirazi? Can't very bleeding well ferry over to the Wanderer's Palace, can I? You probably could if you had a boat, but you don't, so yeah. 28 minutes.
Yeah, this is looking sad. But first, let's talk to our little Lalafell ferryman friend.
Hold on. I have another distraction.
Another,
Yeah, the Executioner.
go for it.
You seem to need to spend a little time anyway. Okay, that was 1 of 5. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I believe those guys are actually kind of buggers to find because they're like really spread out over the map.
And also the Salamander.
Well then, have at ye.
Finding things all over the place to kill. Nope. No fear trying to burn me back. Or muddy me.
There's 2 more salamanders over here.
And I'm gonna need 5, but okay.
Oh, that makes 3.
Get him a little chocobo check.
You didn't dodge!
No, I didn't dodge in time. There's
Oh.
a difference.
That's what you're calling it.
Yes. Yeah, there goes the pack of chocobos.
I think another black mage took care of the executioner over there.
Looks it.
Ooh, a fate? Is it our fate? I don't think it's our fate.
Okay.
But there's a salamander over here.
Four or 5. Holding steady at 28 minutes. 2 more salamanders, which
Yeah, I'm
gonna
wondering
get
if
above.
there's so many people skipping all the extra content nowadays that you just
Yeah.
don't have enough to
Probably.
feed the roulettes.
Okay, Thalman Surge 35 hunt log. Breeder Executioner. If I can work my way to him. Really? Was that necessary?
Yes. But let's see
I have
what
a
else.
feeling a lot of people don't even really know about the Udon bit.
Yeah. Or what happened, which has actually happened to me on some alts. Breeder.
Yeah.
Oh,
all the
we've got
fake
some
ones are
executioners
breeders.
in this fate. All the way in the
Really?
back.
Yeah, he is part of the fate.
3 of them.
I'm about to get dogpiled.
Yes, I've got your back.
also...
Does that help?
That did it. Amateur 31.
We might as well finish off the fate while we're here.
Yeah, more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think Odin's going to be a wash.
Yeah.
But yeah, other things that have been added to the game because of over-enthusiastic employees include Air Force One.
One of the better attractions at the Gold Saucer.
Mm-hmm. As mentioned before, Mahjong.
Yeah.
I believe some of the weather types initially were added because they wanted to do certain weathers, but they actually expanded that a bit. And Bun Boys and soon Hroth Girls.
Yes. Must have our Bun Boys and Hroth Girls. Come on that treasure hunter's errand, have ye? Well, I'll take you across the lake, but be warned, the palace you're making for is held by the Silver Scales. Their leader's the most fearsome of the lot. Now, the Tonberries aren't friends of mine, but even I think the way the Mumulja have imprisoned them is wrong. Capturing them, turning them into thralls, and give those sellswords hell.
Unfortunately, I don't know if this is one we can two-man. We can try?
Nah, I think it's time to put it into the duty finder. Maybe go for both and see which one pops first, which will be this. Sorry, Odin.
We shall see. It says 6 minutes.
Yes.
Peeps, what are you doing? I think she's
Exploring.
I think she's having an existential crisis with how much needs to be cleaned around here.
Yes. You don't even know where to start.
She's looking for me and advice, and yeah, I don't do the cleaning. That's all up to you, girl. You're the cleanup crew. And now Marshmallow is giving me the eye. Why do we have to wait around here when we have a nice hot spring just up the road?
Don't know.
Hopefully it won't have any dancing Mumulja in there.
Yeah. That would be good.
No! Did I scream you? Excuse me.
You're getting really close.
I'm suddenly being very burpy. I'm sorry.
Meow.
Yeah, this is a much more pleasant place.
Yes.
Coming in here, having a nice sit down. Come on in, the water's fine.
Hatchling thinks so.
Yeah, they're hanging out, both by you. Apparently I scare them with my Snicker snacks.
And
The
what
joys of waiting on Duty Finder.
is
Hmm?
Oh, okay. I was trying to see what the mini map was pointing at, but it's Wanderer's Palace.
I find it amusing that I get the camera in Duty Finder trials far more than Uther's font. The camera pops up at least once to twice a month.
I don't remember a trial for that.
Yeah, the camera and the Hydra are trials for the original relic weapon chain.
I'm sorry. Whoever is out there doing the relic weapon chain, the original relic weapon chain, I'm sorry.
It's gotten so much better since we did it, but it's still
I'm
kind
still
of.
sorry. You don't deserve this. I don't care who you are. You don't deserve this.
The joys of Duty Finder.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, one of the problems that's happening is that someone recently posted this pic going, and this is why item level cheese is a bad thing. And it's a combination queue of Aglaya and Puppet's Bunker. And it's currently sitting at 600 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I am not used to the hard version of this.
It's all buns all the time.
Well, of course.
Well, sorry, we do have one all raw.
Ah. No more. Thank you. You defend tonberries?
That's the one I wanted. So rusty on Ninja. Hopefully my DPS is helping.
Sure, it's not hurting.
Do you want hints, or do you want to see this for yourself?
Yeah.
Kill the ads! Because those add up real quick.
He's really liking me.
Yes, he does that.
Unless he's immune with that up. Yeah. That spear was not worth going after. So these are hundreds.
Mm-hmm. And actually we can ignore them and just kill the other guys, but... oh well. I do like that Blossom though. It is a cool ability. Good to hear that, Doodles. I am showing green here on my broadcast out, but broadcast out and receive in are two different feed lines, you know.
Yeah, haven't really been watching to be able to tell. At the moment, everything looks fine with me watching it.
And of course,
on Sakura.
it can be service provider issues, so...
It sure can. And I was pointing out earlier this evening, anytime we have issues with internet, it's around this part of the year.
Yeah.
November to January. I think as it gets dark out, everybody starts watching more movies.
Can't exactly blame them. I mean, it's so cold, you don't want to go out, so you just bundle up and...
and it's too dark to do anything also.
That's never stopped anybody. Cold will stop people. Dark? No.
Vaguely remember the standards. Here. I was wondering if that barrier back there would go down.
Okay, time to play with the totems.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Okay, that one is damage fire up. That one is slow. I didn't see what was on the tank. And that one is frog.
What do we do with all this? Except for you getting frogged?
Well, the frog and the damage up are the two that we need to remember the most, and I've already forgotten the colors for them.
The frog was green.
Okay, red is damage up, ignore the other two. And keep the frog on the table for now.
I'm glad you know what you're doing because I have no idea.
Yeah, they change what colors they are every encounter.
That's fine.
Okay, we want to pick up the red.
And I got frogged.
Then go to a green one to get unfrogged.
Aha.
That's why those two in specific you want. And I am totally off cycle.
Are you having some delicious muffins?
Yes, and they were delicious.
You do know we have some blueberry muffins.
Yes.
Okay. Fallen tonberries. Poor guys.
Yeah. You really feel for the Tonberries in this game, especially if you go after the Scholar quest chain.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of the one part that's a little disappointing with us being both white mage. Is what you learn about the Tonberries in Scholar is really neat.
You take care, Ongi. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Sorry we've been stuck in queue most of the night.
Not most of it. There's also, you know, the unlocks and the rest of it themselves. Don't look at me. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Oh. We have to open the doors. And let the Tonberries free.
One key opens them all, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm used to every time you see a lock, you need a new key. May I say, you...
And hit the drain passage. Sorry, valve. Passage.
Are we going to have to go across any shaky bridges?
I hope not.
Look out for Circusukai. Remapping the realm.
Isn't he just lovely?
Yeah.
And remember, Momul Ja, like this guy, are actually mercenaries from the New World that we haven't seen yet.
Mengsum Mola Jaja. Nope.
Yeah, this is one that's actually best kited around the rim.
Yeah. That looks unfortunate.
And she's not kiting him. Oh, this is going to be ugly.
This is why you have me here.
The problem is the standard's too tough to take down.
Standard?
Yeah, he's standing on top of a standard, which is what's producing this field.
Ah. But concentrate on him then.
Oh great, a second standard.
Yes. And a sacred idol.
The sacred idol we take down.
Wow.
And my mouse has given up the ghost.
Gonna make that. Nope.
Ah, that's not what I meant to hit. Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna lose our healer!
Something seems to take it off because I had a Doom that just
Yeah,
expired
being healed
on
to
me.
full takes it off.
Oh, okay. It's one of those.
Crap, I just lost my major abilities because I couldn't target.
Ow. Come on.
Can we please kite him away?
No kiting allowed.
Yeah, because for every standard up that he's standing
Yeah.
in, he gets a buff up.
I'm not seeing multiple buffs on him. Uh-oh. That's gonna hit me again. Yep.
Maybe I should have taken this one. I'm sorry.
Well, down to 2 standards. Fair enough. At least I hope that's you.
Yes, that was me.
Yeah, I don't think the tank would have killed him with that limit break.
Tanks put up a defensive limit break. It's not a DPS one.
Like I said, I don't think he would have killed him with it. Oh.
Yeah, I think they're a little mad.
Yeah. Don't get Tonberries mad at you. It doesn't end well. And wow. Really, guys?
You ignore the banners and you just kite him around the room. The tank yelled at us for not killing the banners.
And I got a commendation.
I got nothing. Oh no, I did get a comm.
I wonder if they were a pair. Hold on a second. Yep. This calls for a drink.
Ooh, I got a Tomberry card.
Ooh, fancy. I don't think I did. Okay, that definitely will go away.
Nope.
I'm not any of those things.
Nope. And nope. Ooh.
Casting 100 necklace.
The
One
joy
tap.
of gear.
And slaying. Slaying is which?
Slaying is Pugilist Monk Samurai Dragoon.
That's a ring. 110, 130 versus 100. Nope, no upgrades. But this makes
100. Nope.
warrior around my lowest. It and white mage are really low. I forgot how tanky I look.
And I am...
I dare say that
Hold
glint
on.
in your eye... Yeah.
No, okay, I'm still 53 ninja. Okay.
I dare say that glint in your eye means the sellswords harass the Tonberries no more. Here, have you swept the sellswords out of the palace? Ha, that's a splendid lass. Our thanks to ye for saving the Tonbies, honest. Allow me to add my thanks to his, miss. You have our gratitude on behalf of the Tonberries as well. I think they truly deserve succor. Can you imagine losing your entire being to hatred? Little wonder the Tonberries became monsters. Neither of us are strangers to hate. Growing more spiteful with each passing day is sadly the province of those who are shunned by all around them. Yet malice will turn us all to monsters. A Tonberry told me as much one day. Gave me pause to think of wandering for ages with a heart ruled by rancor. Aye, the Tonbies have known more than their fair share of our times. So from here on out, we want to make sure where they live stays a sanctuary.
Bless their little adventurer hearts.
Fortunately, while there's ventures like yourself about to knock invaders out, we won't have to fear for the Tonbeast. Now we're off for a right old reunion. Good fortune to you, friend. Yeah, say hi to them all for me. Okay, now what? I mean, sure, go ahead and queue for Odin, but I...
Not with you as warrior.
Oh, fine. The 2, which is Black Mage. Black Mage is the lower. Okay.
11 minutes. I seriously doubt that.
Yes. So what do we move on to now?
Well, we could do Hildebrand. We could start up the Crystal Tower chain.
Hmm. Which would you rather do first?
I don't know. Probably Hildebrand because, we're getting away from him because he's going to dance. And we do not want to deal with a dancing immobile jaw. Crystal Tower, I'd like to see if we could get all in one go. Or the last
Okay.
of the Crystal Tower, which would be World of Darkness.
Oh, yes. I
And my
don't think that is
mouse
a short quest chain
keeps...
again.
There it goes. It's like my mouse keeps falling asleep.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Let me close down the mouse drivers and restart them and see if that helps.
Right.
After we get out of Fate music.
Yes, Chocobo music is much better.
Yeah, sometimes stopping the drivers and starting them again will help. Because, of course, these got fancy drivers because it's a fancy gaming mouse.
Yes.
There it comes.
Eee.
Or maybe not.
Oh.
I know you guys on stream can see my mouse cursor and how it's not occasionally just hanging there.
Hmm. Hey, Octi.
Hello, Aki.
You missed the main event.
Now let's see, where is
Again.
probably Old Daw?
What's this again?
Hildebrand?
What was...
Because the last
What
time was
was...
the gladiatory competition.
Yeah, should be an old odd then. Which
Yeah, and
would
here
make
my
some
mouse is
sense
doing
as
it again.
And I think most of Part 5 will happen in Ul'dah as well.
Not a worry, Octi. It is daylight savings time, so it's got a lot of people in the States messed up. Unless you live in Arizona.
Yeah, the fun one was knowing the time because of my phone, then looking at my clock at one point and going, where'd the last hour go? Then I realized that I dropped it last April.
Oops.
Well, that was when the jump back happened, or spring back. So I've now reset my clock. And I know Baron said he got the oven this morning. I assume he got the main clock.
What you doing over there? Jeez.
Following you and failing. We have a healer.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath for Uther's font. I'm sorry.
I figure we'll get it in the next 3 weeks or so.
sorry. My ninja shoes are too fast for you.
Yes.
Well, happy birthday, Octi.
Oh, my, yes.
Lots of birthdays this month, apparently.
Or at least close to it. Most of the birthdays I know of are October.
Why is there a blue bang here?
Weaponsmith of Legend.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that one. Sorry.
Yeah, let's write off and pretend we never saw it.
Well, it is kind of a fun chain. Yeah, no.
It would extend this by another year.
Kind of like us in the post-Moogle.
That would be faster.
I can't deny that.
And a lot more entertaining. I mean, when you're in the story parts of the Relic chain, it can be really good, but there's so much grind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I am really starting to feel sorry for that healer.
Yeah. My mouse is doing it again. Oh, you're going to Uldoth, which is over here.
Yes. Yes, we were.
I'm sorry, I started just... Yeah.
You started ditzing again.
I believe it should be off this way. Even though there's a Crystal Brave over there giving us the hairy eyeball.
Piece for Thanalan. What's that one? Especially as a 43 quest.
I think that's one of the other tribe quests that we're not doing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. There's Pugilist, Samurai, and Tribe, apparently.
Yeah, I thought it was around here for...
Yeah, that's where I would have thought. That's where the last one more or less hung out.
Yeah, it'd be all by the gladiators. Well, let's check on the inside of the gladiators arena.
That was about to be my suggestion, is check the next zone. Gladiator, Shades of Silde?
That might be it. I will state that when
Yeah, that's
starting
Ellie.
my mouse drivers, it is not seeing the power on it, which it should.
Yeah, I wonder if your thing is just kind of going.
it's either going or the old drivers are not working with the newer system.
Eh,
Okay, now that I've forced it into power, it sees it.
okay.
So we'll see if that helps. Yeah, here's Ellie. Hello, Ellie.
Shades of Silde. Ellie would share with you a shocking new turn in the Phantom Thief case. And of course, this has a certain amount of relevance to what we've been doing lately.
Mm-hmm.
Not we, but the other we. Yeah, them. Us.
Yeah, the non-curvy Vieira and the short Vieira. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Apparently not. At the very least, you didn't.
I was wondering when you two would show up. I hope you haven't made any plans for the night, because we've got a situation on our hands.
Yeah.
Remember our good friend, the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems he's decided to branch out from his burglary to cold-blooded murder. If the rumors are to be believed, he's claimed 3 victims already, all influential members of Old Dawn society. Mr. Manyface has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. The message is always the same. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Not that you'll hear me complaining. No, the only thing my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the Mithril Eye has been selling like Pons cakes. The only rub is that it's left to me in no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we? The hidden treasure of Old Dahl, was it? If there's anyone who can shed light on this, it's you-know-who. To Sunsilk Tapestries! And she...
Tapestries? You here for the tapestries?
We want to go this way. Okay, now the mouse is acting better, so I guess I had to force it into looking at the power, and then it stopped trying to make the mouse go to sleep. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm leaving you behind.
Yeah, well, partially my fault in that one.
Hello, Wyman.
What, our informant again?
Yes.
Well, now, if it ain't my favorite venturers, and my favorite Mithril Eye reporter along with her. Tell me, what have I done to deserve the pleasure of your company today? I see. Much as I'd like to help, as much as I'd like to help 3 lovely ladies, I'm afraid you found old Wyman at a loss. Old Da has more than his fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our phantom friend could be after just about any of them. I can tell you this much, though. Whatever the thief's got his eyes on, it's got the Sultan sworn in a right dither. Word has it they've formed a regiment of their best and brightest to safeguard the royal vaults from this very threat.
The Sultan sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information, but it's the only lead we've got. Come on. I'd say it's time we paid a visit to the heart of the sworn.
Oi, hold up there, Ellie. I ain't generally the worrying type, but you may want to think twice before getting yourselves involved in this. A man in my business develops a nose for danger, and this time the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Ellie, and a fine one at that. Don't put that pretty neck of yours at risk trying to play hero.
Your concern is touching, but I can assure you that I am ready for whatever danger lies ahead. Besides, being a reporter is about more than selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Come on, time is of the essence. She means well. She's trying to help.
She's trying to report. Confidence! I like that in a woman. Any road. It's not my place to stop you, so just promise me you'll be careful. My gut tells me that trouble's brewing, and my gut's right more often than wrong.
Well, at least he cares.
Mm-hmm. And amazingly, we're at over the average wait time now.
That will not stand.
Now, last time it kept going up faster than we could put time on it.
This place is such a warren.
Mm-hmm.
Having to remember where everything is.
Yeah. Especially the stuff you don't visit very often.
What we want is over here. Hello, Ellie. Where have I seen this man before? Oh, you know who this is?
No.
He was the sellsword trying to pose as the Warrior of Light who got his weapon ripped off by Greg.
Okay. Halt! Only authorized personnel are allowed in. Don't bugger me with a broadsword. It's the Gentleman of Light's adventuring companion and that catty but cute reporter from the Myth or Lie. Gentleman of Light, you. Nope, not going to engage with this. Nope, I'm standing back.
Well, if it isn't the self-styled Warrior of Light, tell me, what tall tales did you spin to the Swoltenshorn to recruit to land yourself in this position?
Only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing that Gentleman of Light standing tall and triumphant that day, it moved me to the depths of me soul-like. I vowed to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my hero master Hildebrand. The Sultansworn were impressed with my commitment and my sword arm, and they gladly welcomed me into their ranks. Wait, don't tell me. You've come to assist Master Hildebrand in his investigation, haven't you? Gore, why didn't you say so sooner? It's the least I could do to help the three ladies who united me with my role model. You'll be wanting to speak with Felice. She's one of the Sworn's best, and something of a history buff, it'd seem. When she's heard the thief was targeting the 4 relics of Belladia, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. Say what now? If anyone has the information you're looking for, it'd be her. Wait here while I get her. I can trust you not to touch anything, aye?
What is there here for us to touch? A pleasure to meet you, Felice. My name is Ellie from the Mithril Eye. As you may have heard, we're researching the Phantom Thief case and would appreciate any information that may shed light on recent events. The pleasure is mine, Miss Ellie. If I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here, Rena Frith and Ladonia Frith, yes?
Maybe.
Ah, you know Rena and Ladonia? As regular reader of the Mithril Eye, I would. I must confess to being something of an unabashed fan of your work.
Oh dear.
Though it hardly befits my station to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show to assist the investigation. Doubtless the inspector, too, will also welcome a helping hand.
The Sultan's Horn. The elite of Ulda's elite. I can only hope they prove more competent than the bungling mercenaries I've dealt with thus far.
Oh, hi, Berardian. Inspector Berardian. Always one step ahead of us.
Miss Ellie, Ladonia, Rena, a moment if you would. Right there. Very good. Now face me, and don't move an elm.
Nani? Inspector? What is that in your...
Demasking dust, a formula of my own devising that will allow us to see right through the thief's disguises. Analyzing the mass left behind at Vesper Bay, I was able to identify its composition and synthesize a counter agent that would dissolve the disguise whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear the the three of you are indeed who you appear to be.
Well, that's good news, right? Brilliant,
Yeah,
Inspector.
I'm very glad to know I am who I think I am.
The Phantom Thieves pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. I fear it won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust is extremely rare. Even with the entire sources of the Sultan's Sworn at our disposal, we were only able to produce a limited supply. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure of Ulda, the last 4 lost relics of the Belladia. I fear not. I've poured through the historical time and again, but only the mention of these 4 relics is vague reference to an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it little more than a fairy tale.
Of course they do.
When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. The legend goes on to describe 4 sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these 4 Balladian heroes, but make no mention as to their appearance or nature.
3 times have we tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times has he foiled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play to the fiend's strengths.
All artifacts of Belladian origin have been sealed within the royal vault, and the regiment of our finest assigned to its protection. I have furnished all the guards with a supply of demasking dust, and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages.
The Blackguard will be in chains before he can lay a dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone the treasures within. You have our word, my lady.
But there's even more disturbing matter at hand. Doubtless you have heard of the recent rash of murders perpetrated by our quarry. The Sultan Sworn has launched an investigation, But the truth of the matter is that we have been far too occupied with the defense of the vaults to make any meaningful progress. We would be most grateful for any assistance you could offer.
A lady asks, and a gentleman answers.
It was only a matter of time.
Hi, Nashu. And Nashu, you looked much better in the tux.
I agree. She should be in the tux full time.
Yes. Cast all worry from your heart, my lady. Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, has arrived to set right what is wrong and bring the wicked to justice. And this must be the demasking dust that is the talk of the palace. But you need not waste your supply on me, Inspector. I assure you that I am exactly who I claim to be. Admittedly, it would be hard to imitate him. A shame, that.
Inspector Hildebrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all that I know of the recent murders. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far: the head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an influential scholar. Other than that they were all influential figures in their respective circles, we can identify no common threads connecting the 3.
Oh ho! This will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Conked over the head with a cudgel? Gutted with a greatsword? Strangled with a subligar, mayhap? You?
I'm afraid that we've identified no pattern. In any event, the murdered plot of deaths of 2 more even as we speak. We must take action, and quickly.
Understood, my lady. Clues may be scarce, but worry not. My realm-renowned powers of deduction will be more than up to the task. I will see this burglar turned butcher delivered to justice.
Your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildebrand. Friends, please take this demasking dusk with you. I fear we can spare but a single satch, but I trust that you will put it to good use. Shall we leave it here?
Yes, yes we shall.
It's a rest area. Why not? Though the sun's kind of at our back. Oh well.
It's warming our backs quite nicely.
The Chocobo
It's
chicks
November,
are really
they need
liking
warming.
it. I mean, look at them bouncing happily.
Yes.
In any case, we will leave it here. You guys have a great evening. We are seriously hurting for tanks for Uther's Font. I'm afraid our friends in Uther's Font are going to be sorely disappointed in about 20 seconds or so. You all
Yes.
have a great evening. Good night. Be safe. Be well. And we will continue this next week.
Yes. Same bun time, same bun channel.
Yarr!